Hi Daire.
Well,
We've finally got it together.
yeah, the band is back together.
We've been fighting to get this pod done for quite a while.
Yeah,
Busy schedules.
busy schedules.
We pulled it together though. Kayfabe Club. Finally got there.
Yeah, we had a few disagreements with the name. We were going to call it a few things, but I think we can all settle on this.
Yeah, we got a winner there.
Yeah, so yeah, me and Will, we've been on about doing this pod for a while. We're two lads that follow wrestling. We will follow up, and if in the next few pods we might do a few nostalgic episodes, about, because everyone our age when they were younger loved wrestling. We can go into that. We can discuss everything new happening in wrestling. There's so many ideas for it. It's going to be the best pod. It's going to be the best pod in the world.
Hells yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry for my bad singing,
Not
but
at all.
I fully believe that this is our Pierre de Resistance.
Well, look, you say we've been fans, we have opinions. You followed long enough too, you can kind of see some things coming. Maybe sometimes you have
and there's a lot of we're going to have predictions for upcoming cards. SummerSlam is coming up now on
the 19th,
which is next weekend, Sunday.
Yeah.
So it's coming thick and fast. We thought this is probably the best time to get a show going because SummerSlam, it's one of the big four.
Yeah.
And the way that they're making this out to be, there could be a lot of title changes, a lot of storylines developing, a lot of storylines ending, and that's going to be the main focus of what we're chatting about today.
We just dive in away.
We can dive in, or if you want to go on your own tangent. I think we've basically covered everything from the.
Yeah, we never really grew out of it. No, I never really wanted to grow out of it. I always enjoyed it this wee.
Yeah, it's always something you like to look look back on. You see, but it is literally, there's so many great sports entertainers or wrestlers, whatever you want to call them, in the business today. That
WWE superstars.
Yeah, there's a lot of terms coined for them, but yeah, we just get into it. We've got SummerSlam. We're going to cover NXT as well. NXT Takeover Brooklyn.
I'm a big fan of NXT.
Yeah, we'll talk about now as we get into it. But anyway, SummerSlam is coming around, and there's quite a lot of matches, as it's probably going to be about 5 or 6 hours pre-show including.
Yeah, do you realise it's the biggest party of the summer?
Of course. And you can watch it all for the small price of $9.99. That's dollars.
That's
euro.
Dollars, euro.
Euros, I think it's a lot more, especially with.
We're kind of bent over the table with the euros.
Yeah.
Considering the conversion of those two currencies isn't much.
40, yeah, we don't stream illegally or anything like that.
Not at all. WWE Network. All night long.
There's our plug.
There you go, Vinny. Right. I have the list in front of me here.
Yes, we're starting from the lower matches, maybe the ones we think are.
We'll work our way up. So we're going. The person that shares the same initials as yourself, DB.
Yes. Let's start with him.
Yeah. His comeback has been pretty good.
Yeah, and this is the match they've been basically eyeing for ages, ever since that episode of Talking Smack where they've
been touting this.
Yeah,
long before his comeback.
Yeah, they were doing it basically when he was injured. There was always a lot of hatred towards him because of that. A lot of people saying it was a work. A lot of people were saying that nope, that was completely from the heart. When Danny Bryan walked off from the show, they were saying it was real. There was a lot of hatred towards that.
Yeah, there's something here. Like the Miz has been using a couple of his moves.
Yeah,
getting the crowd going.
Yeah, and this was back in 2016.
And diving knee, all the works. Finally got a stage for it.
Mm.
I don't think it will be a one match.
No, we were discussing that before the thing. This match looks like it could be a WrestleMania. The Miz has come on leaps and bounds in the past few years.
He's a great baddie. He plays the perfect asshole.
Yeah, he is. He is a smug asshole that you just wouldn't get tired of hitting.
But I like him.
Yeah, he is. There isn't a lot of great heels in wrestling these days, but he is definitely up there, if not the heel. There's a few others that I can think of, but I think they're down below in NXT, and hopefully we'll see a lot more of them in a while.
Hopefully they don't dilute them as they bring them up.
Yeah. Oh, they haven't done that before, have they?
Far too much, so much that I actually don't want any of the guys in NXT to leave now because they will get diluted.
But anyway, back to this match.
Daniel Bryan, The Miz, I reckon will be intense because they built it.
They built it up so much, but again, it's probably going to be the first of many matches. I can't see this being a one and done deal.
If it was the first of many matches, I'm going to go for The Miz to win dirty.
This is the thing. They love 50-50 booking. If they're who's gonna win the trilogy? That's the thing.
I would say Bryan will in the long run.
Yeah, but so you're saying The Miz? I'm going to say. Fuck it, I'll say The Miz too. I've just gone off there. I was going to say Daniel Bryan. I had a few reasons, but I just think The Miz.
See, you've got Maurice is bound to be due to walk back in the door. I know they had the kid, but she hasn't made an appearance since they had the kid.
Yeah.
She could side distraction. Something.
Yeah, and even if he wins by a dirty move, at least they've got a backstory to continue the feud.
Exactly. That's why I don't think he will win it.
Yeah.
Because it'll not gather at the same speed. But I'm looking forward to this because they've built it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Both are good wrestlers. Bryan's a great operator.
Yeah.
He'll make anybody look good.
Great to have him back as well. Shout out DB.
It is, yeah.
Very good to have him back. So I'm saying we're both saying The Miz for this one.
Yeah, it's the first match in this list, but I doubt it'll be the first match of the pay-per-view. That's going to be closer to the main event.
That's the list we got. You couldn't put that much on a pre-show.
No, definitely not.
There's a few matches now, but anyway, there's quite a few to get through. My phone's going nuts here. Next match we've got our very own Finn Balor of the Balor Club against Constable Baron Corbin.
I like what you did there. I do like Corbin, and then Balor is for everyone.
Yeah. That's everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Look at the colours. The only thing I don't like about Balor this weather is he's smiling far too much.
Yeah, because he was renowned for his heel work in New Japan, but it's because the fans are with him so much they can't hate him. But I agree with you on that point. Haven't really thought about that point until you've brought it up to me.
It's just, you see, even when he's cutting his promos, when he's standing across the ring, is the little boy is grinning his face, which is good to see because he's happy.
Yeah,
but that takes away from his intensity.
Yeah, he shouldn't be happy considering how fucking he should be up on the top.
That's the thing. He held that Universal title for one night.
One night. Due to unfortunate circumstances.
The injury was unfortunate, but when he came back, he should have been right up there again.
Yeah, he hasn't even got a rematch.
No, he's never got a rematch.
But then again, if they put him in a match with Brock Lesnar and the WWE do what they do, he would be fucking.
They'll bury him.
Way back to Suplex City.
They'll bury him and he'll end up back in the NXT.
As if he's not been buried enough. But yeah,
that's not us being biased either.
Yeah, anyone could be Irish, English, fucking from America, anywhere in the world. You can see the talent that Finn Balor has. The only person that doesn't see that is Big Vinnie Mac.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, he just doesn't like small people.
But I do think,
unless you're big and muscly,
I do think when this Universal title starts moving about a bit more again, he will get a look.
And it really, really needs to be refreshed.
We'll get to that.
But anyway, let's go into the match itself rather than talk about our thrips with Finn Balor not being up there.
What they expect from the match?
It's only a bit of filler, really, isn't it?
It's a filler. They've actually had a one-on-one last week on Raw.
This is the rubber match. They fought at, what was the last card? Extreme Rules, was it? Or
Extreme Rules.
And Finn Balor won that because of a roll-up.
He did. And then they done a rematch on Raw two Raws ago.
Yeah.
And Constable Corbin beat him.
Yeah. So
with that being said, I'm going Balor.
I'm going Balor as well here. We will actually have different opinions to each other. We're not going along the same line.
But I'm going Balor because the fact that Corbin won the last one.
Yeah, 50-50 booking at its finest.
Plus Balor needs the push.
He really does. Corbin, I think, can afford to lose this match.
Yeah, because he's been slapped solid the last couple of weeks by Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
You know, he just walks
Everyone's
off again.
Everyone's been slapped around by Roman Reigns because it's his yard apparently.
He's a big dog.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. This has a potential.
It's a singles match, but I know it's probably going to change into a triple threat, or either that or Randy Orton is going to have some part in it. The next match we're talking about is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy.
Shinsuke the one and retain.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we still have the homecoming shows. We've got Raw and SmackDown before the last. Oh Jesus, I'm all tongue tied today. The last 2 TV shows before thing could say a lot, and this is a SmackDown show. It could show. They could add Randy Orton, but Randy Orton's definitely going to be an element in this match without a doubt because he's had his stripes with Jeff Hardy. I don't know if you've seen it. What he did? Did you see what he did with his Jeff Hardy's got spacer earrings.
Yeah,
and he's got big throbbing gaps in his ear holes. And he just fucking stuck the finger in and started pulling it. It literally made you cringe. And they're showing this new side of Orton now. Like, he's always been vindictive and all that, but a lot of people aren't always impressed by Randy Orton. They say that he's got a limited moveset, that he was almost seen as being the guy with John Cena. That match went on about 300, 400 times. They weren't happy with it. But this side of Randy Orton now, that the one they've got is similar to his old one where he used to kick people in the head.
But that was the best.
Yeah. But even the promos he's delivering, the past few weeks have been very good.
Randy Orton's at home as a heel.
Yeah.
He's
There's a lot of people that are at home as a heel. But
some people just aren't suited to be a face. Some people just aren't suited to be the heel.
Yeah.
Randy Orton is a natural born heel.
So he will have a say in this match. One thing, doesn't matter if it's Shinsuke Nakamura or Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy I don't think's won it at all. So for the time being, I'm going with Nakamura.
I'm going Nakamura. In terms of the match being changed, I'm going to say no. Randy Orton to play a part. 100% agree with you there. I think that'll push on for Randy and Orton to actually have a rivalry.
Yeah, I can't really see the fact that it is a triple threat as well. I suppose it'd be hard to see Nakamura versus Randy Orton, 2 heels against each other.
No, I don't think so either.
But then, maybe you're right in that. But I do have a feeling that it could be changed. Time will tell. The next 2 shows will show.
The only reason I'm choosing that it won't be is because Randy's just back from injury, and has he had a match yet? Or has he just been running and kicking the shit out of Jeff?
Kicking the shit out of Jeff.
Okay.
My name is Jeff. I'm sorry. I just thought of it there. Had to get one of my references in there.
Good man. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Getting off the beaten track here.
Right. This is one that actually did change to a triple threat
to accommodate somebody else.
Yes. So you have Camilla.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Becky Lynch.
Oh,
homegirl.
Up ya by ya.
And Charlotte Flair.
Woo!
Who has just been added to the match. Originally it was supposed to be 1-on-1.
Yeah, they're kind of teasing now. Becky Lynch, Charlotte, they're the best of friends. They have been for a while. Charlotte is a face at the minute.
She's going to turn.
No, I think it's going to be the other way around. I think it's going to be Becky Lynch that's going to turn
because
they're kind of teasing that. That I suppose Charlotte's already been a heel. Becky's always been a face. So I'm just going to come out and say it. It's not just me saying it. There's a lot of people on the Twitter sphere saying it.
Go for it. Say it. Becky Lynch is turning?
No, Becky Lynch is turning, but I'm not saying she's going to win the match. I think Carmella is going to win because of the 2 arguing with each other. That's going to be my prediction. So
Carmella's money will scoot out with the title, and Lynch will knock fuck out of Flair.
Yeah, because I think the thing is the fact that Carmella is a heel. She's not going to win cleanly against these 2. No. So something has to be. She doesn't have fucking, what do you call his name? No chin. Fucking James Ellsworth. They don't. She doesn't have him.
He was back for 3 weeks. They released him again.
Did they actually release him?
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Jesus, it's.
Yeah, the statement went up on the site saying he was gone.
But why did they even bother bringing him back?
Fuck, I don't know.
We need some. And who do you call her's not in the reckoning at all? Asuka. And she.
Why isn't Asuka? The SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I must go look into that.
I suppose she had her go with Carmella, but hey, there's still another show. But we wanted to get this done because we have so much to cover next week.
You will have Asuka at this women's pay-per-view they're having, Evolution.
Yeah, when is that? October, is it? Or?
October, yeah.
Yeah, it's still a good bit away.
Yeah, it's a full female cast.
We'll see how that goes. It could be a few.
They want to make a statement, so there'll be something huge there. There'll be some good matches too, I'd imagine.
Yeah, they've really upped the bar in terms of women's wrestling, and the fact they have their own pay-per-view now. Hopefully that shows what the women can do, because they're gone from this whole bra and panties match. These fucking pudding fights, what they always used to do. Jerry Lawler shouting out puppies all the time.
But you see, it was because give divas more of a chance. Which here, look, we're well for it. But does that mean you have to ban the bra and panties matches? Did they all have to go away?
Yeah.
Could you not find a middle ground?
Yeah.
Keep us happy too. Okay. Charlotte Flair, she's a brilliant operator considering.
Yeah, I'm saying Carmella for this match anyway. So
I agree, Carmella. And I actually want you to be right in saying that Becky turns, because Becky's been a peripheral figure. She's in the background.
But you've seen her. The past few matches, she's on a bit of a streak at the minute. She's beating everyone that's in front of her. So hopefully they take this momentum, turn it into a heel. We'll see.
Frustration is the better of her, and she knocks fuck out of Charlotte. That's good. I like it. Let's go with that. Dolph Ziggler versus Seth freaking Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship.
This, again, we said about Bryan and The Miz, that has the potential to be the fight of the night. This could be the fight of the night.
Yep,
definitely.
They were the main event at Extreme Rules, that Iron Man match. Two
bloody workhorses. That Iron Man match as well, the fans fairly hijacked it.
Yes. Dolph's a great operator, and Seth's bringing it out of him.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk. The only reason that Dolph has this is because he wasn't signing a new contract, and this was basically insurance for why he should sign a new contract, putting the championship on him. But I'm just going to ask, who do you think is going to win, and why? And I know you're a big Seth Rollins fan.
I'm a fucking huge Seth Rollins fan, but
what do you think is
going to go Ziggler.
Ziggler? Well, I'm going to be. I think.
Go for it.
I'm going to say Seth Rollins. I just think that there is this whole rumor that Ambrose is meant to be coming back.
Yes.
And I can't see him tying into the main event, which we will get into in due course. But I can see him coming into the Seth and Dolph match. Maybe Seth wins it. He raises the belt, and then Ambrose comes back from nowhere and attacks him. Hey, who knows? That's what they're talking about, is a heel Ambrose. I don't think he's going to, it's been reported so much. I can't see him come back and be like, whoa, congrats. Well done on winning that belt, and just celebrating with him. But no, I could see something similar to whenever, I think, Seth Rollins came back from injury, he attacked Roman Reigns.
Yes.
Something similar to that, and everyone just being like, what the hell, even though we were all kind of expecting it. And I think, the best way to elevate the Intercontinental Championship is have two of the best in Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. There is history there. We all know the history of the Shield, and yeah, that's just the way I see it going. It might not happen, but if Ambrose is going to come back, this is the perfect card to do it, and that's the perfect match. So that's my 2 cents on the matter.
That's interesting. I went Ziggler because the fact that Drew McIntyre has no matches.
Yeah, well, he will be with them.
He will be the pain in the ass.
You never know. There's so many possibilities. Dean Ambrose could come in while Drew McIntyre's trying to be involved, and then that's how Seth gets the win. Seth should win this cleanly because he is the best. He should be competing for the Universal when it comes around.
But let me put this to you. I know we're going on with Seth Rollins, but we're going off the match. How much do you miss Seth Rollins as a heel?
Oh, brilliant! He was brilliant as a heel. I miss him entirely. One of the best things I think was whenever Finn Balor lost his title. Everyone was compassionate. It's like, you've only had the title for a day. He comes out, he goes up the ramp, and then Seth Rollins' music plays, and he just looks at him in a big. His laugh is brilliant as well.
He was class. That title run he had when he cashed in at WrestleMania until he got injured, actually, in dear old Dublin. It was brilliant. You could actually you could actually see him being set up to be the new Triple H. Like, it's really fucking good.
Everything, even the moveset when he was doing the pedigree and all that. He's back doing the curb stomp now, which is... They were trying to make that, they were making it PG, but I don't think he had a clue what he was doing, because he was stealing Triple H's pedigree. Then he was doing, I think it's Kenny Omega's The Rainmakers it's called, or something, the knee to the face. Yeah. But
none of it suited him.
None of it at all. But
it was back in January.
Yeah.
Main event match against Finn Balor. It was set up, and he went and he done the curb stomp.
I think everyone was shocked to see it.
I jumped out of my seat. It was just good to see it back.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely.
It's unreal.
Seth Rollins, you're a big Seth Rollins fan. Yeah. I can appreciate the talent. He's not my favourite wrestler. He's not my favourite wrestler. And I've told you before who my favourite wrestler is. For the record, my favourite wrestler is Finn Balor. Not because he's Irish, well maybe because he's Irish, but he is brilliant. And everyone should get behind Finn Balor, and I really, really wish that they would fucking give him a push.
I think
they really
the time's coming. The time's coming where that title scene's going to drastically change.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Dolph, and you're going to go Seth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've done all the fangirling over Seth Rollins, but everyone should be.
For now.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. The monster among men, Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
And speaking of monsters. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Monster.
You took it from your Daire like a slug of this.
Oh, I can't even think of a good catchphrase at the minute, but Monster, endorsed by PQ Pods.
Right, so
when are we getting that deal?
It's in the post.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got the Money in the Bank contract on the line, a singles match.
Yeah. Interesting element to add to the match, because Braun Strowman is depicted as the face here. Kevin Owens is the heel, but Braun Strowman is just flat out bullying Kevin Owens, be it tipping his car over, fucking kicking the porta potty off the stage.
But I'm on the fence with this. I think I'm on the fence because what I can see happening and what I want to happen is polar opposite.
Yeah. I think I know what you're on about, but the thing is, we said earlier that Baron Corbin has beaten Finn Balor recently, so that means Finn's going to win due to 50-50 booking. We've seen the past few nights on Raw, Braun has been counted out. He's been disqualified. Basically, if he loses the match in any way possible, count out disqualification, he will lose the belt. He doesn't have to be pinned or submitted, but I think the fact that they've shown that and that it can happen, I think that he'll
they're building the hype to make you think it's possible, but I don't think they've ever had any intention of taking that away.
Kevin Owens, I think, would be brilliant with the belt, because he's so good. He's so good. He's a dick, and
we all like dicks.
That's Scott. He's a dick. He's also Canadian as well, but he's he would be brilliant with the fucking Money in the Bank. But at the same time, Braun Strowman, I think he's just too dominant. I can't see him beating it. But then again, Kevin Owens is that fucking smart. He could literally get someone out to attack, something a la Eddie Guerrero, where he throws him the fucking steel chair. He goes down, and the rest is all disqualified. He could get someone out to get Strowman to hit them. He'll get disqualified.
This is the thing. The last couple of weeks on Raw, Kevin Owens has had Jinder Mahal in his corner.
Jinder Mahal doesn't have a match either.
All Jinder has to do is come down, smack him in the face,
and
they walk out with that contract.
Yeah, well, we'll see. They
couldn't do that.
There's motive, but that's WWE. Anything could fucking.
Well, that's it. I would love to see Owens, because he needs that push again.
Yeah.
They buried him so hard after the title match with Goldberg.
That whole segment, or just even the whole few months that he had with Chris Jericho was brilliant. Jericho elevated him. He elevated Jericho.
You just made the list.
I wish I had a pen to put into the mic, but we don't. We'll organise that for the next one.
Sean, can you add that sound effect? Thanks.
Cheers, Sean.
I'm going to go Strowman.
Yeah.
As much as I want to see Owens find a way, I mean, Strowman lost that cage match at Extreme Rules. Did you see what he done to Owens?
It was basically this era's It's Undertaker throwing Mankind off the cage. Jesus, it was some fucking throw.
It was
as well.
It was serious impact. I know we watched Shane McMahon jump from the cells,
but he's just a lunatic. He would jump from the roof of this building.
Yeah,
if it meant getting.
We're on the third story of a building, by the way.
Yeah.
But Shane jumped. The difference I seen was Strowman fucked him off the cage.
Oh,
he went down hard. Bounced the back of his head through the table.
Oh no, it was a sickening thought. At the time, I hadn't seen Extreme Rules anyway. Whatever I was doing that weekend, but I
better been good.
It was. I can't even remember. That kind of explains it a lot. But I just didn't. I didn't get time to see the card. But everyone's like, "Oh." Twitter was going nuts. They were saying you need to see what he did to Kevin Owens last night.
That was crazy.
And in this era of PG, even fucking, it's encouraging young ones to do that. But
Daire, I'd love to throw you off a cage.
I would love to be fall off a cage.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're both going with Strowman.
I'm saying Strowman anyway.
I'm going with Strowman. I'd love to see a surprise there though.
Yeah.
Okay, SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Bludgeon Brothers.
Yeah.
They are newly resurrected from the Wyatt family.
Well, there's no Wyatt for them to be a family of. So.
And the New Day, which is basically Big E, Kofi, and or Xavier.
Yep. Could be either of the three, but
Are they going to beat the Bludgeon Brothers?
I'm going to say yes. The thing is, there is this program. There's this program at the minute. They've got Sanity, heel team. Usos, heel team. Bludgeons, heels. New Day, they're the only faces really. Well, sorry, Sheamus and Cesaro, they're fucking.
How second that you Sanity aren't giving the push?
This is the point I'm trying to get into.
Okay, go for it.
I think they need transitional champions for Sanity. They might not give Sanity a push, but if they want to elevate another team, they need New Day to win this match. And if they're going to do it on any card, it may as well be SummerSlam. I think that New Day as well, they're very impressive in their ring work. You've seen the matches they had with the Usos. Yeah. Why not have another one of those? They could do that and then lead it on to a match with them and Sanity. Sanity and them, they're two factions, whereas a lot of teams are just two. These are actual factions. A faction I would describe as anyone over two people. So they could have that war, Sanity versus the New Day, good versus bad, chaos versus pancakes.
You know what? I was going Bludgeon, but you've just fucking
Here, there's a method. There's a method to the madness.
That's some beautiful stuff.
Yeah, that's why I've received rewards for my journalism.
I'm going with that. Yeah. I want that. Right?
I don't know. I just think the Bludgeon Brothers as well. They just bait the shit out of everyone. They don't really have a story to them. They're not a draw. They need, and the New Day are in everything. Austin Creed has got it. Well, Austin Creed, that's the real name of Xavier Woods. Yeah. He is an unbelievable gaming channel called Up Up Down. They're basically seen in everything outside of WWE because they're so popular, and I think they need another title run, and there is, again, as I said, it transitional champions.
Fuck, I like that. I want New Day one now. I want everything you said. I want.
We have a sale, folks. I've sold them.
Unfortunately, it'll be in the Bludgeon Brothers because once they start losing, they're going to get buried.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think they really.
There's nothing to them.
I don't think they care. WWE doesn't seem to care too much about tag team wrestling, but there is some good teams there. But they just don't give a shit.
Okay, I think we're both going for New Day because Daire has promised me everything and I want it now.
I'm not promising. I can just see the logic.
You promised.
We're going to have a lot to explain when the Bludgeon Brothers fucking beat them.
Right, so another one of my top favourites.
This could be very good, the match.
AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe.
The submission machine versus the face that runs the place.
It's been a long time since these boys squared up.
Yeah, and their promos of recent weeks. We talked about this before the pod.
Yeah.
We were discussing Samoa Joe basically came out and said that he isn't a true father. Or not even that he isn't a true father. We're getting to really some Star Wars shit here. But he just said that he isn't a good father to his children and all that. But then again, there's a lot of wrestlers that have children. They don't see their parents from one year to the next because of the hectic schedule.
Oh, they're on the road.
But I don't know where he was trying to go with this, but the way that Samoa Joe can deliver promos is unbelievable. He's a man that lets his actions do the talking, but his talking as well is pretty good. And he just basically said that AJ Styles wasn't a good father and all that. AJ Styles came out this week and said, Joe, we've had a long history. We've been friends. We've eaten stale pizza together. Now, if that's a way to go by a friendship, eating stale pizza, I want to be part of it. But he just basically said, you know my family. You know my wife. You know my kids. You've crossed the line. So there is a bit of fucking chemistry.
Serious personal
there is
problems.
personal. Hopefully this will be good, because we wanted so much out of the AJ versus fucking Shinsuke food, but all that involved was everyone getting kicked in the dick. That's what it was. They did. The first few matches were all right, but it essentially boiled down to getting kicked in the dick.
Yeah,
but
I think pure fucking dick kicking contest. Yeah, no, I agree. That's nail on the head or a foot on the crotch.
Yeah.
I see this match being like AJ versus Brock back in November.
The Survivor Series match. Yeah.
Yes. Samoa Joe so physical.
Yeah.
And AJ can soak it up.
Yeah, and they know each other.
Exactly.
They know each other ins and out.
They've had this match behind closed doors. They know exactly what.
In WWE, it's canon, but they've had this match.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah. So
who do you choose?
This is the thing. I don't know.
I'm on the fence.
I'm on the fence as well, but I'm going to say outlandish. I'm going to say Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is fucking brilliant, but this is the perfect push for him. It's been talked about a lot that he will become the champion, but I think the best way for him for them to show who he is and what he does is to make him champion. AJ's had a fucking good run.
Yes.
He's been champion since October, November. It's about 8 or 9 months.
Yeah,
that's unbelievable for a title run. No one ever thought that AJ Styles would come to the WWE and win that, but to hold it for as long as he has, like, I think he's on not borrowed time, but he will lose it eventually. It can either go one of two ways. It's like the Miz and Daniel Bryan. AJ could retain and they could set up a feud. That's kind of what 50% of me thinks, but I think at the same time I can see Samoa Joe winning this. He might not win it this time. He will win the WWF title from AJ Styles. Mark my words. Might not be SummerSlam, but for the time being I'm saying SummerSlam. Damn. Damn.
Yeah. No,
just at the close out the silence.
I'm trying to get the words in my mouth here. Samoa Joe all day long for me.
Yeah,
Samoa Joe needs this.
Yeah.
AJ can take this defeat. He can take 2 more defeats from Samoa Joe, beat him, and he's back on top again.
I just hope that it's a fucking clean finish. I hope they don't do something like what they did with Nakamura and him, both of them getting counted out by kicking each other in the dick.
No, I think Joe.
As long as we don't do that.
This is going to be the rise of Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
He's come with big promise, and they haven't used him.
Yeah.
They haven't used him. I think this is the platform. SummerSlam's the stage. AJ Styles is the man to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to just SmackDown will become Samoa Joe's home.
Yeah, and they really need a heel. You need a heel champion. If like they've had AJ as a heel was pretty good, but he's been a face for too long. And I think if you want to make the title picture, you need to put a heel in there. He will. Samoa Joe, I think, will win it eventually. And I am saying this week, but he might not if he doesn't win it this week.
I'm saying definitely this week.
Okay, you're saying definitely. I'm saying
maybe. I think if Joe loses to Styles, forget about it. It's lost too much. This has to be it. And
but then again, we will see. The card will tell. WWE could fucking throw some curveballs out of the way. We don't know. I'm
gonna write Vinnie Mac a fucking seriously long worded letter.
Yeah, so we've got into that match anyway.
If Joe don't win, we riot.
Yeah.
Okay. This is one you could actually probably add a bit to, as well.
To be honest, I can't even elaborate. I'm just going to come out with my prediction straight away.
Alexa Bliss versus Ronda Rousey for the WWE Raw Women's Championship.
I think it has to be Ronda.
Doesn't it?
I think it does. It's just set in stone. There is going to be a few title changes, I think, because they really need to sell this card. It's one of the big fours. They really need to. I think Ronda will win it. She's proven she's only had hold on. I can count in one hand how many matches she had. 3, I think it is. She had 3 matches, And for someone that has had she's had judo background but no professional wrestling. She came straight into the main roster. No NXT. She has been brilliant. She's had an unbelievable 2018, and I think they need to crown her for her efforts. Alexa as well. She doesn't like. She won this off Nia Jax again, but at the same time, I just think that Ronda Rousey is just too good. There's no one I can see maybe coming in and
maybe Holly Holm or somebody comes jumping over the barricade.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that. This maybe down the line, but
Stephanie, screw her.
That's potential. There's potential there, but I think the fact that she has had a title match and she hasn't won it, I think this is leading up to it.
I'm with you. I'm actually trying to find ridiculous scenarios of how she not won it.
Yeah, I just can't think, because I think, Alexa Bliss, she's a good wrestler and all that, but I don't.
What if Natalya was a turn on her?
Yeah, that's been.
No, I know Natalia's not long back from being heel.
There's only one female turning heel this weekend, and that's Becky Lynch. Mark my words.
I'm looking forward to that. Hope you're right.
Yeah.
We're both going Ronda then, are we?
I'm going Ronda anyway. I just can't see Alexa. If Alexa wins, she's not going to win cleanly. But I still just don't see her winning.
That wouldn't make sense. Alexa beat her cleanly. It just wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it. Ronda. I just can't see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
The main event of
Here we go. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns.
This is another one.
This is another one you may agree on.
I think we Roman has to win it. We can't have any more Brock Lesnar. We need we can't have an interim champion, someone that only turns up every 2 or 3.
But you see, that's the thing. This title has been gathering dust since last year.
I think a lot of that was down to they really wanted to eradicate CM Punk's record, because he was the top world champion in the modern era.
And Brock was part of the problem for Punk as well.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a kick in the dick.
We can say fuck here. Fuck you, yeah.
Fuck.
Reigns has to beat him.
Yeah.
He has never beat Brock.
Yeah.
Brock's is on the storyline's going as the downward spiral.
He doesn't care.
He's got rid of Paul.
Yeah. Did you see Paul Heyman's promo there?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was riveting stuff. He looked like shit, but fuck could he deliver. That was a slammy winning performance. I was going to say Oscar, but they've got their own awards.
But this is the thing. Paul E. Heyman is class.
He's brilliant, and this is one thing I love, because we all know Brock's fighting Daniel Cormier for the UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world.
Yep.
Because he's doing that, he's getting the title match. He's going to be gone, and he can't defend the belt.
No. So
it's the fact that he's turned on Heyman already before the match even goes. It's going to lead who's going to be. Hopefully, there's going to be a next Paul Heyman guy, and that's what I'm really excited to see. Who will it become?
Do you think they're going to do what they didn't do with John Cena, and what they refused to do so far with Reigns? Are they going to turn him? Are they going to give
Reigns
Heyman to Reigns be a heel champion?
I don't know. I think there will be someone in the thing. There's a lot of possibilities in the match. Roman Reigns could win this match, and then 3 seconds later, Braun comes on the mic, and then he wins.
You see, this is the only objection I have to that scenario. Is
it's too obvious, isn't it?
Babyface beat babyface. That's why I wanted Owens.
But Braun, you see, Braun's a babyface anyway. But he still is a dick to Kevin Owens, even though Kevin Owens is a dick. We've seen faces before that are dicks. The Rock being the biggest example. But
yeah, it was good too.
Yeah.
No, we're definitely in agreement. Lesnar's going to lose at long last. Yeah. We were convinced they're going to lose at WrestleMania. Did you hear the cheer of the night when the 3 count down?
Mm.
Everyone was in shock. It was like the shock of.
I think they're finally the whole thing from this program is they've been trying to get Reigns over.
Yes.
They've been trying to get Reigns over. It hasn't worked. But to get Reigns over, they've had to get Lesnar to bury their product, which isn't the smartest advice. But at the same time, to get Roman over, it's starting. They even said we want Roman.
Yeah.
When have you ever heard them say we want Roman?
They never want them. But
Never.
whenever it was squashing Heyman in the ring, that's when they wanted him.
Yeah.
I think it's a great move by them for him to turn on Heyman. It really is self-destruct. That's the way you want them to go.
Heyman's turned on Lesnar before, and it's been
Yes.
with the other man in the match. So potentially it could be done, but then again they're like, "Nah, we did that 16 years ago." But
Big Show.
it was the Big Show.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You made the interesting point, and I'll let you say it. Who you think could be the next Paul Heyman guy?
I hope it's Kevin Owens. I really hope it's Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
But it's come through my head as well. If you want to turn Dean Ambrose heel, what better way than to walk out?
He has potential to go into that as well. He's got history both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
You see,
I think I'd be more inclined to say Seth Rollins to get, because I don't think they'll throw him right up. But then again, if you're going to be turning him heel, there's so many possibilities. So much room for possibilities.
I'm actually really excited about this scenario. I watched Raw last night. This is this week's.
Yep.
And the main event was Drew McIntyre and Dolph against Seth Rollins and a partner of his choice. Now Roman said he wanted to do it,
but they wouldn't let him.
No, they stopped him. But just before Roman said he would do it, Michael Cole actually commented saying that Seth Rollins' partner Dean Ambrose is still out injured.
Yeah, I heard about this, and it's just like.
So
but then again,
it won't be
why would they make that so obvious? I don't know.
I don't know if they made it obvious because we're sitting being really fucking scrutinising and really calculating bastards. That's exactly what we're doing. Yeah. But for people that forgot that Dean was even there, it's like, oh yeah, remember Dean Ambrose? He's been out for the last 9 months with injury. He won't be here tonight. And then suddenly he pops up on next Sunday night.
Yeah.
And knocks fuck out everybody.
Yeah. That's SummerSlam.
Hope so.
We've got our predictions anyway. We didn't
really differentiate very much there. We kind of agreed.
We didn't. We shouldn't be agreeing too much, but there was 1 or 2 matches that could slide it for us. Before we go, we have to focus on NXT as well, because that's usually been the card that's taken over.
Yes.
I have the card here in front of me.
I don't shout out. Actually, I will say something. Them giving the belt to Tommaso Ciampa was fantastic.
Yeah, he is literally.
Oh, he's so good.
Like I think we discussed earlier in the pod about the best heels. I was saying maybe it was Kevin Owens, I don't know, or The Miz, I was saying was the best, but Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, he's so good.
He comes out with no music.
He doesn't need music.
Yeah, that's the brilliance of it all.
His name appears on the screen, and everybody starts booing, and he just walks out.
But apparently,
so
apparently outside of it, he acts like a dick as well. Like, just he embraces the character. Like, him and Johnny Gargano are best friends with each other. But like, even when they did, he I think there was like a picture of the wedding, and he's just like, it just kind of him giving Gargano a dirty look is like, I always knew this moment was coming. It was brilliant. But we'll just say a quick thing before we go
let's first fire
in there. First match is Velveteen Dream versus EC3.
Velveteen Dream, so athletic.
Yeah, you see, I will confess, I have not watched much of NXT, but my partner here, Will, has told me to watch it. I will watch the next time I get a chance. And Velveteen Dream, I've heard he's only 22, 23, and he is brilliant. And he's like fucking gold dust. He tries to psych out his opponents. But EC3, I think EC3. He's been a big deal.
Yeah, they're going to give him a push.
They're going to give him a push. I think this is going to be your man's stepping stone to do it. And then the next match. So who are you saying actually for that before we go into the next match?
I'm going to go
EC3 as well.
EC3, yeah.
But Velveteen Dream, even if he loses, will look good in this. Next match is the Undisputed Era versus Mustache Mountain.
Undisputed Era all day long.
Yeah, Mustache Mountain they've given them the titles already, but I think that was to promote NXT UK from what I heard. But the Undisputed Era, along with Adam Cole, they're this generation's fucking evolution.
They really are. They're the guys you love to hit, but I love watching them.
Yeah, they're brilliant,
and especially since they got Roderick Strong on the team.
Yeah, because that was another. He was
the finishing article,
and he was seen as such a babyface as well.
Yeah,
so we're both saying Undisputed Era there.
All day long.
Next one is Adam Cole, Baby versus Ricochet.
It's Adam Cole, isn't it?
I don't know.
I see a twinkle in your eye.
Yeah, you see Adam Cole, I think he's an other man that will be pushed towards the top. He's holding the North American Championship at the minute.
Yes.
And I think, Ricochet, they have to show his talent as well.
Ricochet's
and you see the Undisputed Era are going to have their hands full with this, which doesn't mean they're going to have Adam Cole's back. I'm going to say Ricochet for this one because, the titles do change and they need to elevate Adam Cole. Hey, this could be a shout. Adam Cole is literally that good that when he loses this belt,
it won't harm him.
They could throw him up to the main roster.
Oh,
but
shit.
then again, the fact he's part of the Undisputed Era, I think they'll all have to lose their titles to do that. So there could be a shout for...
I think Adam Cole sit. Although there is a superstar shake-up after SummerSlam.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh.
There is, so it could happen. You could be right.
I
really hope not.
There is going to be call-ups after the fucking, what do you call it? After SummerSlam anyway, because it's always after the big four that they do have a few.
I really hope Cole doesn't go up because they took, what do you call him? Andrea Cianamis.
He hasn't seen much
They take
either.
him up, apart from facing Styles a couple weeks ago on SmackDown, which Styles just about beat him. It really
he's in a program with Rusev, and Rusev's alright in his day.
Almas is main event material. He was so good as fucking NXT champ.
And now the next two matches we have are the NXT Women's Championship. We'll go into that first. Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane. These women have history with each other because Kairi Sane beat Shayna Baszler in the Mae Young Classic, I do believe.
Yes.
I could be wrong.
Yes, you're right.
So they have history there, but they're showing Shayna Baszler to be dominant. But one thing I find about these NXT World Championships is that they tend to change from time to time, especially the Women's Championship since Asuka left. It could change. Kairi Sane has it in her arsenal, but Shayna Baszler is fucking badass. She's legit when it comes to her MMA background, and
you can't see her losing.
I can't see her losing, so that's my guess.
I have to agree with that too. You and I will disagree on something.
Yeah. And then we've got the big one then. Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano in a last man standing. Originally,
it was so good.
Aleister Black was meant to be in this match, but he is since injured and he can't compete, which means...
Was he injured because... Is that why he dropped the belt there and not now?
I have no idea, to be honest, but I just know
so good,
we're having... This is the trilogy fight. I think Gargano's 1-1 and Ciampa's 1-1. I could be wrong.
No, you're right.
This is going to be the rubber.
Gargano 1-1. They actually get his contract back because he was unsanctioned.
Yeah, do you know what the thing is? Gargano as well. He's basically the ultimate babyface.
Yeah, he's the Daniel Bryan of NXT.
You see, I think would both of them go up at the same time, or do you think they'll put one up? I think Tommaso Ciampa is such a good heel, but at the same time, Gargano I think could be.
Gargano could lose
and go
up and succeed.
That's what I'm thinking. But at the same time, I think they would love to see, because he's adored by the NXT fans. I think they would love to see him with one title run at least, or even just winning the belt or something like that. But
maybe that's why Ciampa took it in a weekly show.
Yeah, to give it to. But then again,
Gargano.
it's been so new. I think that they were going to cost each other in the triple threat, if that's the way it was set, and then they were gonna like say fight with each other, and then that would lead to them having a single match afterwards, Ciampa retaining, but then they would have their own match. But they had to have that trilogy fight. It's being done now. I'm going to say Gargano.
I'm going to say Ciampa.
At least we've disagreed anyway. We haven't done much of that, but yeah, that's the two cards really.
2 cards, and I think that's one pod done with.
Yeah, fucking 1 of 1. We've a lot of predictions. We'll have to follow up on them.
First of many.
Will we have one before SummerSlam, do you think, or we probably won't get time because
probably get time before SummerSlam, but I'm sure there'll plenty of time about after.
Everyone that follows the pod knows that we follow football and UFC. We need to get the UFC one in. We need to get the football one, and watch the space. We might have a few other topics to discuss.
We'll definitely be back after SummerSlam for reaction and basically see how we got on with our predictions.
Yeah, because I made some fucking very outlandish ones. I went very deep.
Yeah, there's a few there though that you kind of He shocked me to my core. I was like, oh, I want that to happen now.
Shock the system. Has to be done.
Daire, pleasure as always.
Yeah, good luck.
Hey, Sinead.